Welcome back to Character Select. Dave, Alpha Protocol, Mike Thornton, wearing his glasses. Anyway, we have just made it to Taiwan, and we have some things that need doing. First, let's talk about some emails here. Hey there, yes, I'm e-stalking you, but don't get a big head about it. How did I find your email? Well, secret agent, it took some work, but let's just say it would be much easier for random redheads to stay in touch with you if you stepped into the 21st century and had a social networking presence. Still, the fact that you don't is actually a point in your favor. Maybe I'll wait for a cranky vice president to out you before I buy that I'm a spy line of yours. I don't know why that's cut out there. I'll be in and out of Taipei for a few weeks working on a story. If you're in that area and aren't in a fist fight with a man who throws a bladed hat, drop me a line. Just make it a little better than your last one, Agent Thornton. Alright, archive that. Mr. Thornton, if you are reading this, you escaped Saudi Arabia. You have had time to think on what happened. Your government has branded you a terrorist. You will be hunted as I have been. They will not take you alive, and they will not allow you to spread the word of the missiles that were sold to me. Consider this, your enemy is not Al-Samad. Your enemy is Halbek, and its allies elsewhere in the world. They have suppliers in Moscow, and in Rome, they spit on our beliefs even as they deal with us in exchange for bombs and support. They move forward in Taipei, all described in the information I have given you. Research the dossier of Henry Leland. Dig deeply into the information on Halbech Corporation and their master, and you will find our common enemy. Leland is a hollow man, one who respects no boundaries, trained in the accumulation of power purchased in blood. You will not hear from me for some time. We will meet face to face again at the time of my choosing. Only then shall I give you the help I promised. I am a man of my word, and as you could not pull the trigger on me, it marks you as a man at least willing to listen to reason. Cool. Mina, how you holding up? The agency's burning plenty of taxpayer money looking for you. I'm pretty close to just filing a sexual harassment claim about Darcy. An alias of mine I was using on assignment just got slated for a severe audit, and now I have to hack into the Treasury servers to correct the problem. That last paragraph was an ill-conceived attempt at small talk. I realize my problems are pretty trivial to what's going on with you. Trust me when I say I'm doing everything I can to keep the agency off your trail. Anyway, if you have a minute, let me know how you're doing. Mina, well, being shotted is always loads of fun, but I have a well-appointed safe house where I can perform unlicensed surgery on myself. Ever pried a bullet from your gut with a pair of tweezers? Good times. Appreciate your help so far. I've got a laundry list of leads to follow up on. If you have any more info for me, I'm all ears. 1. Mace Darcy. Either the spray kind or the medieval kind. Jesus. Just claim your alias made a ton of money. The president pulled funding from the IRS, so they don't have the manpower to actually investigate rich people who cheat on their taxes. How am I doing? Busy. Too busy for small talk. Appreciate all your help getting situated, but I need to stay focused on my work and not waste time with banter. Will you have to show them on the doll where Darcy mentioned he'd touch you? That sounds pretty traumatic. Why don't you tell them there's been a verified sighting of me in Siberia? While I can't promise he'll be the victim of polar bear rape, it should keep him out of the office for a while. Things are going well enough, you know. There's this little problem with my former coworkers wanting me dead, but it's something that guns and a drinking problem can't handle. So here's the thing. One of the things that I desperately want to do in this game requires that you be suave as much as possible. And it sucks, because suave isn't necessarily the best option available, but we'll send in. Yes. Archive. Alright, what's available in the clearinghouse? Pistol rounds, SMG rounds, shotgun rounds, assault rifle rounds. And that's it. Great. Self-proclaimed secret super agent Stephen Heck. We'll buy that. Put you in touch with a computer specialist that can write a program to assist your infiltration of any computer servers. Small fee, a surveillance company will provide you with a detailed map of the compound. Automated turrets are in place. The manufacturer could be bribed to give you the proper transponder frequency. Yes, yes, and yes. And then Hongshur. Expand your dossier on Hongshur. Alright. So let's take a look at that intel, shall we? You're wanted. Information regarding Hongshur, prominent member of the Taiwan criminal world. You're a brave man to openly request information on Hongshur. Enclosed is what I know about him. Yeah, I did a contract job for some creepy Euros to wig that warehouse with automated turrets. Pretty heavy stuff. Seems they're expecting the apocalypse or something. If you've got a two-way radio or other transmitter lying around, tune it to 33.71 gigahertz and broadcast hex code 34F94B. Set you on the same channel as the turrets and they'll view you as friendly. Nice. Yep. Okay, deals. In regards to that data trail leading to the warehouse district, whatever's there, we're going to want to bug it. I know a computer savant in your area that can set you up with state-of-the-art surveillance software. He's not cheap, but he never asks questions. Okay, deal's on. He wrote up a virus that'll write itself across a network, effectively letting you bug a room full of computers by uploading a program to just one terminal. Program's loaded on your PDA. All you need to do is hack a computer system at the mission site and it'll work its magic. Wanted. Information regarding Stephen Heck, the alias of an American operating in the Taipei area. Will pay in advance, no questions asked. Enclosed is what I know about this so-called operative. More like a madman, if you ask me. Either way, good luck. So, Stephen Heck is quite possibly the best part about this game. The best part. Bar none. And you also want to talk to him first because he gives you supplier contact. So you can get weapons and armor and stuff. Lucky 13 dry cleaning. Taipei.
Hello? In the back. With you in a sec, buddy. Not too uncomfortable, I hope. Now this is dry cleaning solution. Active ingredient is perchloroethylene. Gets stains out like a champ. Like a champ win, believe you me.
I can come back.
Oh, no, please, just be a sec. So, you remember where they are now, do you? Candy dish. Ah, that does it, Wen. You know I don't like sweet... Oh, the candy dish! That's right! That's where I left my keys. Should have said something earlier, Wen. You see what I almost made you drink?
Jesus.
Good old Wen. Always getting into antics. Anywho, what can I do you for?
I'd like to know more about Ronald Sung. That is, if it won't cost me any important body parts.
You came to the right place, and you're lucky you did. See, people come in and out of Taipei all the time without asking for clearance, so then I have to erase them so they don't expose me.
Expose what exactly? Your overuse of quotation marks?
My secret identity and everything I know, that's what. Listen, did you know that in the 1960s, the CIA surgically jammed a mic and antenna into a cat for an op codenamed Acoustic Kitty?
That's actually
Never
true.
heard that. Have you heard of anything relevant to my previous question?
Oh, it's relevant. Just between you and me. And when. You're with the agency, am I right?
I'm with an agency, but U.S. tax dollars don't keep the lights on.
Really? SIS, Office of Secret Intelligence, Majestic 12, TVC 15. Oh, wait, EPA.
Absolutely,
So-
that last one.
Yeah, I work for a division of the CIA that doesn't officially exist. Super secret. They just kind of turned me loose and let me go nuts.
Hey, that sounds familiar.
So, can you help me or not?
Depends. How do I know you are who you say you are? I have to ask because, funny story, one time a salesman came in and I thought he was buying secrets about the German Chancellor's security detail.
You remember a few years ago when Castro got ill all of a sudden?
You did that?
Well, let's just say I was in Cuba at the time, on vacation.
That was you?
Sure.
Shit, I heard about that. Bravo. So, Ronald Sung, huh? Hey, did you ever notice his name's an anagram for lard on guns? Ironic, isn't it?
Sure.
Hey, yeah. And considering that item posted a few years back in the Worldly Weekly about that pig fat being used as an experimental bullet toxin, not a
What?
coincidence.
What are we
Might be
talking
something
about?
There, Mike. I'll look into that for sure. Ronnie Sung. What do you want to know, Mike? Personal demons, pant size, political capital, sexual proclivities?
Actually, all of the above. But right now, I'm most interested in who might want Sung dead.
Political assassinations. Yeah, those are fun. One time I took out an entire soccer stadium just to kill the premier of Namibia. Hey, did you know at 400 miles an hour, soccer balls can decapitate people?
I didn't. But Sung?
Sure. I can tell you this, Mike. There's a big conference coming up at the Grand Hotel. Sung's gonna be there, along with a few dozen EU bigwigs and the like.
All
I
right.
didn't bring my conference pass, and I don't feel like waiting in line. Unless it was worth my while.
I had to take off those glasses. They're distracting.
Providing the security. You think those cats don't just have oodles of stuff on everybody who might want their boss dead?
Wouldn't be too hard to slip in and borrow some of that information.
Knew that would appeal to you, Mike.
It's true.
Hey, give me
It's
a
a good
call
call.
when you head that way. I'd like
Good
to
point.
be in on this.
You got it.
And that's a mission done. Oh. Sorry, Wen. Agent Thornton met with Stephen Heck, a suspected American intelligence operative based in Taipei. Heck maintains a close watch on all covert activities in Taipei and is believed to have information on the assassination plot. By contacting Stephen Heck before conducting operations in Taipei, Thornton ensured Heck's cooperation in future missions. If you do anything else, he doesn't like you. Your rep with him goes down one. Heck informed Agent Thornton that a diplomatic conference at the Grand Hotel will provide an opportunity to download intelligence data, probably illegally, from the NSB. Their records are likely to have more complete files on the assassination plot. Cool. So he's crazy, but he's the good kind of weird crazy that just is awesome. Okay. I was scrolling through my sent messages for documented evidence for a debate with my publisher when I saw the message I sent you. If you manage to be in Taipei, go ahead and give me a ring. I may even pick up. Things are a little slow until the next assignment, so I'm digging up what few people I know so I can pass the time. It'd be good to meet up. And no, this is not a date. I'm just curious if you have more to say than you did on the plane. As cryptic and odd as that was. Maybe that's your angle. Stephen Heck, buy my junk. I'm trying to use double entendres before the one world government makes them illegal. Seriously, dude. If you need guns and explosives or surgical tubing, just look me up. I do a ton of business on through the clearinghouse. I just added your name to my list of approved buyers. Intercept from Westridge I thought you might want to read. Sean, I need you to keep an eye out for Thornton, but don't make it your sole activity. We've got another operation on the drawing board. I'm going to want you on that crew. But if you keep chasing leads on Thornton, you're going to make it really hard for me to reserve you a spot as point man. Considering that each time you come and go from the facility, that's 2 days of downtime for sedated transit, plus a few days of time in flight as you follow whatever tip you received about Thornton's whereabouts. Stay focused, Agent. You've got a lot of potential. I know you want to bring in Thornton and win points with me. You can win my respect by being ready when I need you. So yes, this is the reply. Consider it done. Just placed a file on his desk with some cleverly doctored photos of you spotted at Svetlogorsk, because I don't speak Russian, I'm sorry. I'm glad your sense of humor is still intact. It's all business as usual here. Gotta say, I'm a little disgusted by how nonchalant everyone is about tracking you down. I know the agency doesn't fill its ranks with sensitive, emotional people, but it just plays into my theory that you're being set up. Anyway, I should get back to my job of government-sanctioned cybercrimes. Halbeck still doesn't realize we're hijacking their IXP. Internet Exchange Protocol, I guess. Hey, bro, quick recap. NSB guys will be lollygagging around the conference level, so it's going to be hard to move around without authorization. Now, these NSB folks at the hotel include some major players in the bureau. They're going to have their computers hooked up to remotely access the central servers while they're away from the office. Workaholics are the bane of sensible security. Oh, and, if you have the time, while you're poking around those servers, keep your eye out for my name. I mean, I'm not saying you'll find a bunch of files about me. I'm just saying that if you happen to find files about me and they're full of lies about me being wanted for certain capital crimes, well, in the interest of preserving the truth for future generations, those files should probably be deleted. And if it does happen, let me know and I might have a nice stack of cash for you. Just saying. Cool. All right, so what does he sell on the clearinghouse? He sells the Rittergruppen. And also the UC-50. Okay, so the gun that I'm using right now is the base model Hamilton 45. The Hamilton Contender is the better model of that, so it's +1 across the board. Rittergruppen is totally a Glock. That's looks like it might be a Glock 17, maybe an 18. But it's accurate at the expense of a small clip size and poor recoil control. I don't care about ammunition, and I don't care about recoil. I am totally buying this gun. And then there's he sells some ammo. That is an MP5K. That's an Uzi. That is an AKS-74U, looks like. Kinda? That clip makes it look like it's loaded with 9mm bullets. That's weird. Well, if that's an Uzi, what the hell is that? That's an MP7, I think. Looks like an MP7. Looks like a weird-ass MP7. And the Samael Storm, which is also an Uzi. And then there's a bunch of mods here that we're not interested in because we're not using SMGs. The worst thing that you can do in this game is actually try to use all the weapons. Specialize in one weapon with a backup. That's all you'll ever need. This looks like a Benelli M3. Kind of. Looks like a Benelli ammo. Anyway, that's a SPAS 12. That's an AK shotgun, so that's super weird. I don't know what that is. I feel like I do, but the rail on the top is messing with me. It looks cool. Bunch of shotgun stuff. Assault rifles. That is definitely a G36. That's a weird-ass AK. They're all freaking AKs. Look at this. That's an AK. That's an AK. And that is... I don't know what that is. That is a weird-looking gun, though. It's ugly. Ugh. Ugly. Hamilton Hawk. Oh, that's a Scar. Okay, that's a Scar L, maybe? If you know what these guns are, leave me a comment down below. Alright, so there's new armor available. Tactical stealth armor is as good at sound dampening as regular clothes, which is actually a big deal because in every other way it's better than regular clothes. So, it's expensive as hell, though. God damn. I don't think there's any really good... The infrared flashbulb and the digital camouflage is good if you don't specialize in stealth and suddenly decide that you want to stealth. Okay, so there's... Yeah, don't care yet. We'll get to that. Buy that. Sell. What can I sell? That's right, I can sell the gold-plated AR. So this is basically the regular old high-power shotgun, or assault rifle, but it's worth $40,000. It is not any better than a regular assault rifle. It's just, it's gold-plated, so it's worth a lot of money. Always sell that thing. Never keep it. I do want to get that better silencer once I get the chance. Okay. Let's arm ourselves a bit better. Alright, so you can see here that the night operations armor and the tactical stealth armor are very similar. The tactical stealth armor actually adds gloves and some padding, so it gives you better endurance, but it's also better designed so that it gives you better sound dampening, so you can sneak better. We want the fitted underlay, because that will improve our ability cooldown rates, and that's more important at the moment. I can also carry a 5th gadget now, but I don't even have 3 gadgets, so that's okay. Oh, and we did unlock some new perks, so let's see what they are. So, you survived Operation Desert Spear, we got tour duty. Successfully hacked 10 computer systems, easy enough. Pick 10 locks, lurker... speaking the language. You played along with Heck's erratic persona and gained his trust. What was that? That was weird. Other than that, that's the only other thing that we unlocked. But it gives us a 25% intel discount from Heck Enterprises. So that's real good. We have created 124 orphans. Nice. And we have created $215,000 in total medical bills. Also nice. In terms of leveling up, we're going to want to get... Having Awareness Master is really all as far as you need to go in stealth. Concealment Advanced and Evasion Advanced are really good, though. So we'll try and get up to here. With pistols, the most important thing to get with pistols is Chain Shot Expert. Or even just regular old Chain Shot Basic. You'll see why once we actually get there. It is the most ridiculous thing that you can do. With this, getting to Breaking and Entering Master is not actually all that helpful. But Improved Data Theft Master, that's as high as we want to get that. And Martial Arts, we want to get as far as Point Blank Shot. So, those are what we're going to do. Moving right along. Hey, is that? Yep.
It's signed Good Times, Stephen Heck. Yeah.
Let me just take these glasses off, thanks. Alright, so now we're going to go meet Hong Shi. Meet with the influential triad boss Hong Shi, whose monetary connection with Shahid suggests global connections and deep pockets. Find out what he knows about the assassination plot, or if he's involved. Okay. And we're driving. Riding on a motorcycle. The Lion's Den Restaurant, Taipei.
I'm here to see the Red Lion. I'm a friend of the Sheik. Monsieur, my name is Michael Thornton. I think you have information I need.
I know many things. Most of them would be useful to someone, I'm sure. What is it you want from me, Mr. Thornton? I have no interest in bantering with an American cowboy. It upsets my digestion. Please, get to the point.
I mean...
A friend told me you might know what's going on in Taipei. Something about the assassination of a certain political figure.
I see.
That tie is offending all of my sensibilities. Oh my god.
The goodness of his heart?
We have a good working relationship.
Wonderful. Friendship is a rare treasure. Mr. Thornton, a man in my position does not get to be a man in my position without knowing the value of a good trade.
I can understand that. I suppose the question is what you need.
Some of my lieutenants seem to think they would do better without my loving guidance and gentle hand. They have set up shop in a disreputable part of town. Now, if you were to discourage them, I will tell you what I know.
I just walked in off the street. You think I'm the sort of guy to handle a gang of bloodthirsty triad killers because...
Oh, I don't. But on the off chance you do succeed, you would have saved me a large amount of money. Which
Okay.
I consider a good trade.
Well, when you put it that way, it's hard to argue. All right, Mr. Hong.
I knew you would see the wisdom of this deal, Mr. Thornton. Contact me again when my wayward children have been dealt with, huh? Oh, and Mr. Thornton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't call me Mr. Hong.
What do you want me to call you then? Agent Thornton met with Hong Shi, the boss of the White Oak Mountain Triad, following a lead from Shi's computer systems. Hong Shi claimed he had information related to the assassination attempt. He offered to share the information if Agent Thornton assisted him in dealing with some rebellious lieutenants. New mission gained Assault Triad headquarters in slums. Okay. Sure. New email? Hong Shi asked me to give you access to our distribution network. Should you wish to take advantage of this arrangement, simply log into the clearinghouse. Cool. Mr. Thornton, Hong Shi has requested that I forward you some information regarding your targets. Your first subject is Red Eye Jin, one of Hong Shi's more aggressive enforcers. Jin's temper has long been a liability for the Red Lion. His death will be a blessing for many. He lost an eye in a bar fight and often wears an eye patch to cover his red glass eye. Second target is Tony Two-Toes Sang. Mr. Sang has a fascination with American culture, though this is limited by his abysmal understanding of the English language. He often wears gaudy American fashion. Nice. Third on the list, Eric Chung, the leader of the defectors. Chung is both a capable enforcer and a man of surpassing charisma. It is his honeyed words that have swayed the others to defy the Red Lion. He often wears sunglasses due to a belief that if he hides his eyes, nobody can read his true intentions. Hong Shi and I await the news of these men's deaths. I don't know that I'm going to kill them. I'm going to kill them. It's okay. Anything new? I don't think there's anything new. You're sold out of Tranquil? Fuck you. Okay, so... willing to assist you in your mission for money, of course. Expand your dossier on the organized criminals of the Far East, the infamous Triads. Small fee, a surveillance company will provide you with a detailed map of the urban area where the Triad defectors are encamped. Okay. And we'll get that, and we'll look at it later. Security hotspots, information you've requested. I have left a sniper rifle for you in the most advantageous spot within the... I trust you will skilled to make use of it. Cool. Alright, so we have a couple of different missions that we can do. We can go bug the weird data warehouse. This one. That doesn't seem to have anything to do with anything, but looks important. Or we can go assault the Triads, because this one is better done later. So let's go investigate the warehouse. Yeah, okay. Driving along on my motorcycle. Motorcycle. I don't like motorcycles. I used to think they were cool. Not so much anymore.
Who the heck are these guys?
That's not the gun that I
Alright,
have
I'm in.
anymore.
Mina. Mina, do you copy? Great. Signal's jammed. Looks like I'm on my own.
Pew, thunk. No one saw nothing. Boo. Sweet. Everyone's happy. That is actually a door that does not open. Interesting. So I can bypass the keypad, or I can jump through here and see what is what in here. That's a dead end. Oh, I could have gone through the door rather than shoot that guy so that he could be looking directly at me when I shot him. Because that makes so much more sense. Stupid. Alright. Boop. Boop. And a boop. And a boop. And a boop. Sweet. Let's get on the creepy ass fucking elevator. I am so down. That was really loud. So, I don't know who the hell these guys are. I just know that they're operating this warehouse. And they look like they're pretty well equipped, so maybe let's not, you know, kill them just yet. I'm also kind of adverse to killing unless I need to. Or they deserve it. You know, one or the other.
A network hub. That must be what's drawing all that power.
It won't let me take cover on this wall. Okay. So those are the network computers. We have to bug at least 3 of those. And this is actually kind of hard if I remember. What? No, you're not. Everything's fine. Money. Okay. Nothing. No one saw nothing. So the thing is, as always, if anybody sees anybody else go down, then bad news, bad times for Dave. But nobody's looking at you right now.
Damn. Signal's not getting through. Must be a jammer somewhere. I'll have to bypass it.
So that guy is freaking out for some reason. Probably because he saw his buddy's corpse, which is no longer there. Excuse me. Alright. No. Load checkpoint. Thank you. We're going to do this as quiet as possible. I know I said I wasn't going to reload, but this one is kind of important that you do. Otherwise, it kind of ruins the moment at the end of the mission. So, gonna do my best to be as quiet as possible.
Damn.
Technically, I don't even need to take out anybody in here if I'm good enough. I can just sneak past everybody. It's pretty much impossible because of that guy up on the walkway. Also, there's a gun turret up there that thankfully is not trying to kill me, because that would be bad. That should be in such a way that nobody sees him, hopefully. You ain't investigate shit. Okay, good. Nobody saw him. Boop, 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 boop. Hey! Unlock dossier info. SIS. You mean the British intelligence company? Company. British Secret Intelligence Service. Which is the military intelligence? I'm not sure, actually. Nothing. Boop, 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 boop. Come on, where is it? Where is it? There it is. No one saw nothing. What did I get from that? I didn't even notice. Ah, dang it. Really wishing I could shut down those cameras. Whoa. Son of a bitch. Also, I apologize if I look a bit peaked right now. It is hot as hell in here. Let's try going about this a different way. Money! Click. 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 Sweet flash flood warning. That's what I've always wanted. Interesting. The guy that spotted me is no longer in this room. It's not anything. Boop, 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 boop. Really need to get that infrared flash bulb too. Maybe for my next suit of stealth armor.
Damn, signal's not
Oh, there
getting
he
through.
is.
Must be a jammer somewhere. I'll have to bypass it.
Just gonna fucking... Son of a bitch, he is. He's just gonna fucking sit there. What a dude. I do not have any special gadgets that would help me here. Because gadgets are loud, and stealth does not really work when you go loud. Just ask James Bond how many times he's successfully snuck through a place. The answer is, not many. I think this is a bad place to be. Yep, it's a bad place to be. I can take out this guy. I've already determined that, at least. Down he goes.
Checking something out.
Don't look at the body. Don't look at the body. Dang it. Stop looking at the body. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Okay, it's gone. Whew. It's a cheese monkey. What's a cheese monkey, you ask? It's a monkey made out of cheese. So it's interesting. There's this mission is my mission objective now is to fuck off with your camera, your fucking bullshit, your gun. As soon as you find out about the signal jammer, the mission objective is no longer jam at least 3 devices, it's disable the power. Which is all well and good, but click. You still want to actually bug the devices. It's just as important. Alright, I'm going to do it this time by being a little more aggressive. And Jim, if you could just skip to when I succeed, I would really appreciate it. Hooray, I did it! And I only had to go down and then back up and then down again. Jim, how many tries did that take? That's that's n minus 1 too many. Anyway. So that guy's gonna come out up there. And let's hack this to see what it actually gives us, if anything. Whoa. Almost. It gives me XP, and that's it. Cool. Glad we had this talk. Alright. Oh, it seriously won't let me... Okay, that's weird. I thought it would. Okay. No alarm because there's nobody else to hear his gunshots, so... Steel fucking core rounds, baby. The other thing is I'm also using tranquilizer bullets, which are clearly not the best at penetrating armor. But I'm doing that because, again, I don't know who the hell these guys are. I just know that I don't want to kill if I don't have to, so... Are you sure I can't ping any more of these? Okay. I just don't want this door to close behind me and keep me from going back. It closed behind me. Oh, because I got the upgrade that lets me bug every single server in the room. Right. Don't check anything out, it's fine. Don't you worry about a thing. Alright, there are 6 servers to bug and I got them all. There are 6 servers to bug and it's an optional objective to bug them all. But believe me when I tell you it is something that you want to do. Whatcha? Ooh. I took his lunch money. More money, sweet. Alright, so... Since there's a guy over here, let's see what he's got to say about everything. How's it going? You having a good time? Me too. Scarlet Lake dossier info. Why did these guys have a dossier on Scarlet Lake? Seems kind of weird, right? Oh. Now, if I remember correctly, the jammer on the roof is the most bullshit sequence in the game. Now remember, you can do these missions in any order that you want, and in fact, Taipei is usually considered the easiest to do first, but it's not necessarily the absolute easiest time that you can do it. More skills you have as you become a better agent, the better you can do here without too many issues. You're not checking anything out, dumbass. Where you going, buddy? Down you go. There's that guy back there. Let's go say hi. Let's go introduce ourselves to Mr. Oh, apparently we can't introduce ourselves to Mr. Cocksure up here. You sure about that? We can't get to him. Interesting. It's kind of a dick move, game. Giving me a guy that I can't actually deal with properly. These guys with their heads all full of eyeballs. Huh. And I just used up evasion for like 300 seconds. Is that a plane? Oh. How about that? Come on. Okay. I can't believe I actually pulled that off. I am kind of impressed. Did you guys turn off the jamming device? Who the fuck turned off the jamming device? Money. Man, once I took care of that frickin' room, the rest of this mission has gone fucking smooth. Alright, so there are only 2 guys in here, but we've already determined that my gun is not sufficient to take them out. So, that's a problem. Shh. Thank God nobody hears that squeaky slidey. Alright, what are you doing? Okay. See if I can't shut down these cameras. Boop, and scoot. Nope, that did not turn off the cameras. Okay, the body disappeared. I was worried that it was going to be there just long enough for that guy to see it, and I would have been like, fuck you. Secret agent. What's that? Cool. Glad we had this talk. Do you want to play I'll show you mine if you show me yours? This is mine. What's yours? Nope. It's gonna get me fucking spotted. Fine, fine. I've already done what I needed to do. Nobody heard anything. Really wish I could turn off these lights. Great. Hey. Gentlemen, I'm really glad that we had this talk, but I gotta go. Bzzz. The hell? Okay. You're wasting mine. Thank you. Hmm. I don't want to piss off Albatross. This is why you place all 6. Gosh, it's almost like... Hey, no problem. Agent Thornton traced a data trail from Sheikh Zahid's computer network to an apparently abandoned warehouse in Taipei. Successfully bugged the network service, but was detected by the operatives guarding the warehouse. With their security compromised, they will likely shut the network down soon. You get detected no matter what happens. He always calls you at the end. He was able to infiltrate the Shadow Network hub. Even if the infiltration is detective, it's unlikely all the bugs could be purged. When confronted by Albatross on the programs he'd installed on the G22 network, Agent Thornton used his technological skills to bluff Albatross. Thornton agreed to deactivate 5 of the security exploits while leaving the remaining 6th program running. This earned Albatross's trust and allowed the eavesdropping to continue uninterrupted without G22's knowledge. Information recovered from the Shadow Network bugs indicates details of the assassination plot will be delivered at the Qingmei subway station. Lacking a means to locate the courier within the station, however, Agent Thornton cannot apprehend the courier and acquire the plans without further evidence. So, I don't think I killed anybody, right? Just a lot of medical bills. Cool. The wonderful world of the international spy is you get any info any way that you can, and if somebody is like, I won't give you that info, then you're like, I'm gonna take it anyway, but if I can do it in a way that makes you trust me, even better. So yeah, so it's not gonna be terribly helpful that I got that red, but it's not gonna be the worst thing in the world either. So back to the safe house. He's good. All 5 of the bugs. Okay. Sweet. Alright. Please tell me that you've run across something in your travels that's even remotely interesting. This Type A story is slower than I thought, and the boredom's almost killing me. If you come across anything, let me know. I'd hate to think I wasted clever conversation on a source that can't deliver. Ask for a story and I'll get you a story. I'm not doing this because I'm a Samaritan. It's because the world needs to know what's happening. For someone who's supposed to be a thrill seeker, you sure seem to be spend a lot of time being bored instead of going out and finding something interesting to do. Unless that's why you're writing to me in the first place, in which case, I'm going to need a little incentive to write back. You find my email address, good for you, but the email chatter isn't necessary. Shut up and sit tight, and if I have something to send your way, I will. Until then, don't contact me unless you have to. Let's be flirty. No effect. Note to self, files on Halbeck's foreign elections fraud. Yuri, we're going to need to get some feet on the ground and squash this voter fraud thing before it gets picked up by the international news. If it gets out that we tampered with the voting machines we supplied to Taiwan, we'll likely lose our entire Pacific goodwill. We're going to pull a Kennedy on this one. I'm going to shunt some money your way, and you're going to get 7 good men to head up a shill corp to make a hard-hitting documentary about the election. Fill it with conspiracy theorist lingo and editing. Get some facts right, some facts wrong. Once the film hits, we'll anger people who already hate us, hippie college kids, the average Taiwanese citizen, and push the notion of us tampering with the election into the realm of counterculture plot talk. Attached is the full plan, peruse it, and get back to me if you have any questions. So you can send it to Scarlet, you can sell it on the black market, or you can blackmail Halbeck. So sending it to Scarlet definitely gets you points with Scarlet. Getting it on the black market gets you some money, and blackmailing Halbeck gets you a lot of money but could have consequences down the line. We'll send it to Scarlet. You might want to run a story or two about this. Good luck. Thornton, you need to read this. I just got an email from my buddy who's infiltrated the Federal Reserve, and he's told me about how the government is making a land grab of untold epic proportions. We're talking total shitstorm here, and they've been planning this thing for years, and if you don't believe me, tell me why Andrew Jackson was almost killed by an assassin who attempted to kill Jackson with a pair of pistols at close range when Jackson tried to stop the centralized banking institution, just like Garfield and just like McKinley were assassinated. The classic Zionist Jesuit assassin tactic to silence those who oppose the one bank, one government, one regime plan that is responsible for the current land grab, which is happening right now thanks to deregulation in the early 90s that allowed the banks to capitalize beyond the 12-to-1 ratio and issue mortgages to people who can't truly afford them. It was all planned to fail because everyone who passed those laws wanted it to fail so that buyers would default on mortgages and their real property would end up owned by the bank for free. Free because the money they lent to the people to buy those houses was made by the Federal Reserve that can print money whenever they feel like it, so they basically print money, hand this printed money to a bank, the bank hands it to you in exchange for your land and house as collateral, and then they make the banks fail. Even though they don't fail, they just get absorbed by other banks that are really one bank in the first place, and different companies as an illusion, and your house becomes worth less than the loan, which was fake, printed money. Then you end up giving your land to the bank, and now they are buying up all the land in America for free. That is quite possibly the longest single sentence I've ever read. I think you're right, there's definitely evil going on. How about we discuss this further after we finish dealing with more immediate issues? Dear Stephen, please shut the fuck up. Sincerely yours, Michael Thornton. Holy crap, Steven. We're through the looking glass. It goes deeper than that. The men in charge of the banking system want to deny 4 opposite corner days. The word Earth indicates one, entity, or singularity, but Earth is not an entity, for the half of Earth seen from space cannot exist without the opposite half not seen. Evil God believers refuse to acknowledge 4 corner days rotating simultaneously around 4 quadrant created Earth in only one rotation. Hey, he likes me more. Fucking Steven, goddamn heck. I could get this Hamilton contender to just... Wait. I never actually equipped the goddamn other gun. Son of a bitch. Give me that. Thank you. Okay, nothing there. No new intel. Cool. Feels so dumb that I never actually equipped that gun. Put on the lighter pistol grip. Okay. Alright. So that was tiring. There was a lot of reading at the end of that. I'm still trying to get ahead on my... Ooh, this is a nice... Except for the fact that there's no windows. This is a nice fucking... Okay. Alright, so I'm still trying to get ahead of my recording, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the episode here and then immediately record the next one so that it's all ready for the next week. But... Ooh. Okay. But we're going to move on. So, thank you very much for watching. Make sure to click that like button down below if you liked it. And make sure that when you're dealing with a crazy person that you play into the crazy, but only if it helps you and doesn't hurt them. In fact, don't do that because that's not how the real world works at all. Nuh-uh. Look at Mike. You're a crazy man already.